So great to see so many people here. My name is Richard Kelly. I'm the Operations Director for buildingSMART International. It's my job today just to make sure things run smoothly and make sure that the speakers are introduced correctly. And I'll be introducing a few more people in a minute that you need to know. First of all, I need to tell you there are no fire alarms planned today. So if the fire alarm goes off, it is a real one. The exits are being shown here. And we leave by the fire exit, which will be easily marked, and we gather underneath Waterloo Bridge, which is out of the building, and turn left. But that's fine, so that's not going to happen. So today we're in a building called Savoy Place, which has been on this site for about 800 years. It was originally Savoy Palace, and it's now the premises of the Institution of Engineering and Technology. The little bit of history of the place. So in 1246 it was Savoy Manor, and since then it's been various things, including a hospital, an army barracks, a prison, a school, a church. This current building that we're in was built in 1889, and it was built as a surgeon's college, and then an engineering institution took it over in 1909. So it's been in engineering for just over 100 years. It was the building of the Institute of Electrical Engineers, and when the concept of broadcasting arrived, the government weren't sure what to do about this broadcasting initiative, so they put it into this building here, into the Institute of Electrical Engineers. So it was actually the building that the BBC ran from for nigh on 10 years. And if you want to, on one of the routes that we've given you in our handout, which is a walking route of London, it takes in the new BBC buildings. So that's a little bit of interest about where we are. So there's a good engineering heritage. The IET are particularly supportive of the new digital era. If you read their magazines, which I do on a monthly basis as a member of the IET, there are always lots of good articles about digital engineering, and you may even find a few copies lying around the building as you're here this week. I need to introduce you to a new member of staff of buildingSMART International. I think you probably already met her as you were registering, but Sheila joined us about 4 months ago now. As we're expanding, we're able to bring in more people. It's been essential to have Sheila for the planning of this particular summit, but she has a wider remit than just planning summits. So get to know Sheila, and any questions about how the summit is being run, you can ask me or you can ask Sheila. We also have some very fine people from Middlesex University London with us today, who are sporting these fine jackets that we've had created with the logo on. These are actually business people in their own right. They're studying for their second, or in some cases their third degree in BIM management, and they're giving up their time as volunteers this week to help us make sure things run smoothly. So chat to them, and they'll be coming into the sessions as a reward for helping us this week. Probably just need to explain your badges to you, just in case you haven't caught up with that. So on your badge, you will see that there are some numbers and symbols at the bottom. The one means that you're admitted into the Monday session. The knife and fork symbol means that you have a ticket for tonight's awards dinner, which is we held on the 3rd floor of this building, where you checked in fact. 2 means Tuesday, 3 means Wednesday, and 4 means Thursday. The information on the right-hand side is the sessions that you've booked into when you registered. So it gives you obviously the time and the date and the name of the room. You will find the signage throughout the building and on the lifts, and the lift signage will change each day as well, so watch out for that. So it all should run very smoothly. We've given out a useful information brochure, which is in your bag. This contains the information on the agenda for each day, some socialising information, because it's all about getting to know each other after all and what we do after the sessions finish. We are here all week. Some places of interest in London, getting around London, using Transport for London website and things like that. There is a WhatsApp group that Sheila has set up. I must admit I'm new to WhatsApp, but people tell me it's very good. So join in with the WhatsApp group, and in the brochure you will find QR codes to the WhatsApp group, but also to the electronic version of the brochure that you have in your bag. And I know people like to Twitter, so let's use the hashtag BSILON2017. And the other thing I just want to say about the use of information is today at quarter past 3, I did this last time, didn't I? 3:15, we will have a group photo in here. We'll do it in here because that means we'll get everybody, because otherwise if we try going elsewhere, we'll lose people. There are a couple of changes to the agenda for the week. On Tuesday, the session RR1, which is a regulatory room session, is a committee planning session only. So if you're booked into that and you're not on the committee, please feel free to join in any of the other sessions that are going on at that time. And on Wednesday, there is a session in the agenda called BG4, which is about IFC Toolkit. We've had to cancel that one, unfortunately, but the content will be covered, I think, in other sessions. And also on Wednesday, BG6, Professional Certification. That is a committee planning session as well. So again, there'll be other sessions on other things running at that time. So if you're not on the committee, please feel free to join in. Just very conscious that when we are in an environment like this, there's lots of faces and there's lots of people that are active in Building Smart, that I probably just need to show you who they are, so that, you know, if you're new to the organisation, as you walk around this week and meet people, you know who to ask about content and about strategy and, you know, all the good things that Building Smart does. So the Building Smart team, the full-time team, is Patrick McClamey, who's our chair, Richard Petrie, chief executive. The good-looking chap in the middle is me. Sheila is now on board. Claire Whitaker, our accounts manager, is here today as well. We have a new member of the team, Anna Mavadne, who joined us in January, actually, but she's joined us today to see what goes on. And Sigve Pettersson, who's the product manager for the data dictionary. So the team is expanding. All these people are now going to be full-time, apart from Patrick, who gives us his time voluntarily, free, for nothing. We also have lots of other volunteers who lead our rooms, and these people are Shelivar Bachmann, Christophe Castin, Riccardo Bettini, Mark Baldwin, Ken Endo, Roger Grant, Thomas Liebisch, Birgitte Foster, who can't be with us this time, unfortunately, Inhan Kim, Leif Granholm, Jeffrey Roulette, Rasso Steinman, Gavin Root, Greg Schleusner, Alex Warp. And these are people who lead the rooms and lead our groups. There are other people who are assistants to these people and other people who are very active in the rooms. I haven't put any more names up or faces up today because we would be here all morning actually just looking at those. So this presentation will be saved into the share file so you can refer to it at other times. So we have a full range of speakers today. I just want to explain who they are. Firstly, I have Mr. Wenlong Lu, who comes from the China Academy of Railway Sciences. He's actually deputising for a short notice for Mrs. Li Mingsheng, who is the Chief Engineer and Deputy Director of China Railway. Unfortunately, because of visa problems, she can't be here until later in the week. So we're very grateful for Mr. Lu for stepping in at this short notice. Mark Bew from HM UK Government will be here. Ziggy Vernick, who are on Building Smart Germany. Lars Fredland from Co-Builder. And Kemp from Atkins. Daglund Batvik from Norshus in Norway. Bjorn Markson, who's been working on the Oslo Airport T2 extension, and Ollie Christian Karsvik. So they're the people that will be speaking today. And in case I don't get a chance later. Tonight, at the awards dinner, we have presentations to the winners, and that's going to be hosted by Susan Keenlyside from buildingSMART Canada and the House of Commons Canada, and Jan Karlsøy, who's been the lead on the awards initiative for 2017. So that's the introduction. Welcome all. I'm now going to ask Richard Petrie to come to the stage. Richard Petrie is the Chief Executive of buildingSMART International. He's held this position for about 5 years, and he's a chartered engineer. He's had a broad career in senior executive positions across the world, delivering change and business improvement.